Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 2 with the Playing on a Budget green-red Infect. This, unfortunately, is going to be a mulligan hand as we only have a Blight Mamba and only one land. So, again, if this would have been a land, or I would keep this if this would have been a Glistener Elf, as we would have a close to turn kill 3, or turn 2 kill, excuse me. But, yeah, I don't think that this is going to get us there. We'd have to draw into a land, or, yeah, well, we're going to mulligan it. And this is much better way to Inkmoth Nexus than Vines. We have, which we will do. If we are, Inquisition hits a Mutagenic Growth or Vines of Vastwood. Bad news is, it looks like it's going to be the mono black Infect. And they usually have enough removal for Inkmoths, but you never know. These Inkmoths might be able to get us there. Especially now that we have triple Inkmoth. And this could just be Jund. So it's going to be a Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats for a Goyf. Alright, the race is definitely on. So I'm thinking that the correct play here would just be another Inkmoth Nexus. Activate this one. And we will get in there for one Infect. Now, next turn, we'll do Copperline Gorge and double Goyf. All right. Well, there's a Mutagenic Growth, Giant Growth. It almost gets us there. Yeah, that's close. So 4, 6, 7. So he'll be down to a... I think the right play here is just to activate... the Inkmoth Nexus. And Giant Growth it. So now he's down to a 5 Infect. And we ooh, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. We're gonna have to shock ourselves twice. And if he's got any sort of removal, triple Goyf. Okay. And a Tectonic Edge, actually the Tech Edge does do it. Because this, 4 more lands, we actually have to not play a land here. So we can activate, yeah, I think this is the right play. We just activate... We'll do it like this. Because this Tectonic Edge only is to destroy target non-basic land, activate this ability if opponent controls 4 more lands. So we'll activate this. Hopefully it doesn't have removal. Because we're going for it. Nice to see I punted with the IOK. IOK, what's IOK? He punted with the IOK. Can someone explain me what in the world he just said? Nice to see I punted. Oh, I punted with the Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so he's thinking that he needed to take Mutagenic Growth there. He didn't know I was going to draw into that second one. I thought he was talking to me for some reason about something here. So anyway, Dismembers are okay. Apostle's Blessings are probably really good. I think Spellskites need to come in. I kind of want Wild Defiance in this too, but I mean, there's Abrupt Decay, so Apostle's Blessings definitely need to come in, and Spellskites. And the things that we most likely don't need are like Assault Strobes, especially on the draw. So Assault Strobes and probably Rancors, because how we're going to get there is either going through with Apostle's Blessings. Yeah, I think we're just going to play like this, because this is just going to be the green-black. And we need to get a red source, and this is really good. This is unfortunate that we drew into what is that? Both far. Oh, I have two non-basic forests in here left. No, we'd not like to mulligan this, though. We got the Glistener Elf. This is going to be very powerful. We don't have really any dead draws now because Inkmoth Nexuses aren't dead, a red source is not dead, and any more pump spells is not dead, and any more creatures are not dead. So this is a decent little hand here. I can live with this one. Now, first turn Thoughtseize is actually really good versus us. I mean, at this point, I think you just have to mulligan down to an either Abrupt Decay or a Thoughtseize or a Inquisition. The good news about for him is his deck is very powerful against Infect. I think it is one of the reasons why Infect quit seeing as much play as it did is because Jund was everywhere, and Jund had a great way of disrupting the combo. Again, it's so good against like the green-white enchantments deck or this Infect deck when you first turn Thoughtseize, and you get to see exactly what their game plan is. And I said how bad these decks mulligan because you have either a handful of creatures or a handful of spells. And take this hand, for example. If you first turn Inquisitions or first turn Thoughtseize, he grabs the Glistener Elf, and then I have to draw into a creature. The one advantage that Infect does have over the green-white enchantments is one of your creatures is a land they cannot touch with Thoughtseize or Inquisition. So let's see if that ends up happening. If that does end up happening, it just, nope, just a treetop village. So that's good news for us that we can actually resolve this Glistener Elf, and we drew into our red source. So this is going to be very good. And now what we do is we just keep up the Apostle Blessing. So I'm going to shock myself here. Just get in here for the Glistener Elf. Because we just need to keep it up from Abrupt Decay. And go for like a one-turn kill. Which is going to be very close. Actually, next turn we can, if he taps out and we can actually get in there for something. If it's a Liliana, oh yeah, we're just dead here. That's unfortunate that it's a Liliana. If it would have been anything but a Liliana, like if you would have tapped out here for, well, you could block with a Goyf. But hopefully we can draw into another creature here. Just a Copperline Gorge, that's not going to do it. But we might end up having to cast this Ghor-Clan Rampager and just trying to... Yeah, so he's going to take a blood? Because he takes up Liliana, then he can actually protect his Liliana. I'm definitely going to be playing a Ghor-Clan next turn. And we don't need the Stomping Ground, so that's fine. See if he Goyfs here. He's going to be a Confidant. So we're going to try to kill him with damage then. But, I mean, he will... target player sacks a creature. He might as well make him use his Liliana. And see if that's the way he wants to go. So again, Inkmoth is our biggest friend in this matchup. And he had a Dismember anyway. Alright, so Fulminator Mage. He's down to a 12. I guess our only hope is Confidant to kill him. And there's a Blight Mamba, but again, he can just make me sack it, so... And we could kill off the... We could actually Blood Liliana, because he's just going to make him... Yeah, this is... Because if we were to Blood Liliana, he loses Liliana. I think that's the right play, but then... He'll discard my Might, though. It's definitely unfortunate. I mean, we could kill his Dark Confidant, but that would not be the right way to go because Liliana just controls me down from there. I think what we do here is we Blood. And that way... He got a land this time. That was good for him. That way he has to choose between either killing off my Blight Mamba or making us discard a card. But I mean, so he's got a land and one other card in his hand. Inquisition, okay. Was the card that he drew. So that was a good little draw here. And he's gonna lose his Liliana. So at least though we are kind of back in this, he is gonna try to kill us with Fulminator Mage, Treetop Village, Dark Confidant, but if we draw another Blight Mamba, we should be okay. Spellskite's actually really good here. Because this can threaten here if he draws a big... Nope, just an Overgrown Tomb, so he's getting good draws. But we can block the Treetop Village. And we're down to a 5. And there's a Giant Growth. It's actually really good. We can actually kill off the Treetop Village. There's another Confidant, and still threaten lethal. It's going to be a Thoughtseize. We'll Giant Growth our Spellskite. And now he can't actually even attack in this turn. He's got a Confidant and an Overgrown Tomb in his hand, or a Confidant and one other in his hand. Tectonic Edge. So Confidant and Tech Edge. I'm going to keep that in to, again, make him think it's a pump spell. There's a Goyf. So again, we will block the Treetop, go to a 1. And the Goyf is huge. So, I mean, is there anything that can... He had double Goyf in hand. All right, so it's a Mutagenic Growth. And then he just blocks, and then we die. So, I mean, what's the chance that he's got a 6-mana casting cost in his deck? It was a Thoughtseize. Alrighty, so it was close, though. I think that the blood on the Liliana was definitely the right way to go. Again, I don't think any Dismembers, Combust, Assault Strobes are going to come in on the play. And I don't believe that Rancor is it's going to come in for Rancor for sure. I think Rancor is a little slow for this. We want to be as quick as possible. It's just I'd like to play first. We have Glistener Elf, Mutagenic Growth, Apostle's Blessing. I don't see us mulliganing this. It's not a bad hand. So he's going to be able to Thoughtseize and take probably a Blight Mamba, and that will mean that he's got the Liliana. Yep. So we need a Might, and I think what we do is we just go for as much Infect as possible right off the bat. He's down to a 5, and we got the Apostle Blessing to protect it. But a Goyf would be pretty good. We can still win here with another pump spell. Yep, that is a victory. So what we do is we give target creature gets protection from artifacts of the color of your choice. Oh! Whoops. How do I punted this. I punted this big time. So we would have won here. This is definitely my fault because I can't take this back. Because now I can't. See what I need to do here is I needed to, on the stack, well, he's going to lose his Goyf here. So he would have been dead, but I messed up and did Apostle's Blessing first. And now I'm thinking Liliana is going to come out here. No Liliana. So we're still in the game. So, I mean, I can still win this, but, I mean, drawing in the lands here was pretty bad. He's missing his other black source. There's his other black source. And here comes Liliana, I'm sure. Oh, Inquisition. And there's Liliana. So he's going to make me sack an elf. And now he's got the Liliana lock. So, well, that's definitely is a card. So he still has to find something. He's got the Treetop Village, actually. So we will regenerate our Blight Mamba. And he decides to pump up Liliana, so yeah. Anyway, so that was my bad. We would have gone on to the finals too. I'm probably going to end up losing this because of my play mistake there with the Apostle's Blessing. No cards in hand though, but he can pump up the Treetop Village. He's going to actually activate both of them and attack me. Geez, the Ghor-Clan just still wins this though. So Ghor-Clan one time off the top. It's Apostle's Blessing. That does not do it. That's actually one of the worst cards we can draw into. CV gives us another. That's fine. Another turn, but I mean, what he does here is he just, yeah, he just makes me sack that, and activates both Treetop Villages and attacks in. So again, my bad for that misplay. I caught it right as I was doing it, and then with the Apostle's Blessing, what I don't know if I explained it. If I gave it pro green, then I couldn't actually utilize the green spells in my hand. But I mean, I had that game. Again, it's just one of the inexperience with the deck, and I do apologize for that. I'll try to play slower in the next game. But again, it beat this black-green deck if it had a competent pilot, and we would have gone on to the finals of this. But so that did cost me some packs. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.